Let's admit it, 10 years ago, Tesla was nothing more than a little company with a big goal. It's already arguably the most copied corporation in the world, and the introduction of a Cybertruck appears to have sparked a new wave of startups vying to be the next Tesla. So, it's a safe bet that most of these knockoffs will fail, right? Well, that not might be the case for the truck that we're going to show to you, because we believe that we discovered the truck that will not only complete the Cybertruck, but will be completely replacing it as the most advanced electric vehicle truck ever made. So if you're interested in learning more about this truck, please keep watching us till the end. The Tesla Cybertruck was first announced in 2012 when Elon Musk said he wanted to build a truck with a special payload capacity. At the time, the idea seemed crazy because the thing held in electric vehicles back when they had low weight and low power. But fast forward 7 years, they appear to have done it, and boy did it look like it came from the future. But as it turns out, it was a little too ahead of its time because, as we all know, the truck is still not in production. And during that time, a lot has changed in the electric world. Namely, the special and unique nature of the electric truck has worn off due to the arrival of alternatives to the Cybertruck. So let's take a look at a few. Tesla CEO Elon Musk stated in November 2019 that a smaller Cybertruck would make a lot of sense. And it appears that the EV giant is ready with a diminutive approach to the much anticipated electric pickup truck. Tesla is working on a smaller Cybertruck that will be unveiled on March 2022. But even before that, there were so many things that they've been trying hard to beat it, and one of its kind is Edison Future. Edison Future, an infant EV company, showed 2 truck prototypes at the Los Angeles Auto Show this year. With plans to bring both models into the market by 2025, one proposal, in particular the EF1T, appears to be pretty intriguing and long. While the company may not be attempting to compete with Tesla in the traditional sense, the EF1T pickup truck may undoubtedly appeal to Cybertruck aficionados as an alternate choice if it makes it to production. Even though they're not trying to have a competition, there are some features we should take a look at, and we will look at this after a while. With competition like that, it's easy to dismiss any new competitor as just another company, but what Edison Future, the company whose truck we'll be looking at today, has done may just push well beyond any competition. So, we have established the context, let's shift our focus to the truck that we will believe will defeat all others founded only a few years ago in 2020. One might think that such a young company has no chance at beating a juggernaut such as much experience as Tesla, and normally, this brand has made a huge surprising thing within one vehicle. This is the California-based Phoenix Motorcars, which has had a hand in building electric vehicles for over 2 decades longer than Tesla. And the second is the China-based Spy Energy, which has the funding resources as well as the expertise of one of the world's fastest electrifying industries. So in some ways, the company has roots and the foundation that just might be even better than Tesla. Just listen to the company's chief marketing officer, Jose Paul Plakel, who has explained the company's goals to electrify by saying, "Edison's Future is here to provide innovative, bold, and sustainable options for consumers. There are other manufacturers in the truck segment, and we applaud those efforts, implying that the company is well aware of the industry's difficulties, but remains optimistic about their success." Not only that, but he continued, "This platform, which can also be comprised of the EF1V, a van-based variant of the truck, has been introduced at the recent Los Angeles Auto Show. Our ambition for Edison's Future and Phoenix Motorcars is to be leaders in sustainable mobility with an emphasis of energy efficiency and unique design. We are thrilled to be cooperating with the Icona Design to bring this vision to reality," said Xiaogang Peng, chairman and CEO of Spy Energy. And wow, wasn't it an astonishing sight? First, there was the size, which might be up to 243 inches long or more than 20 feet, given that we're dealing with such massive figures. The truck is longer than the competition, with the Cybertruck measuring 231.7 inches and the upcoming Ford F-150 Lightning measuring up to 232.7 inches. What comes with that size is a 3-motor setup with a massive 3,000-pound payload capacity and a 450-mile range with a 6.5-foot bed in the back, along with the state-of-the-art bright orange interior. And that's not all, because the truck has a very special feature up its sleeve. By far the most unique aspect of the truck is the solar setup on its roof, which is a retractable shell. After all, you can see the Chinese parent company Spies actually specialize in creating solar solutions, and so they managed to retrofit their first truck with solar panels covering the entire roof, as well as a retractable futuristic shell that comes out to cover the deck, which is also covered with a retractable future. And this so-called armadillo armor isn't just about solar, since it also doubles as a safety cover for items in the bed. According to the team at Edison Future, these solar panels could potentially deliver up to 25 to 35 miles of additional range per day if you're in sunny weather. Sorry Britain, but there's another electric vehicle with a similar style. The future Fisker Ocean EV is expected to only be able to deliver 4 miles per day in sunny conditions, with a maximum of best roughly 5.5 miles. But don't worry, the business has already revealed plans for separate models on the same basic chassis if that sounds too costly for your budget. According to Edison Future, the current plan is to release a whole range of vehicles based on the EF1D platform. These vehicles will include a standard model, the EF1T, which will have a 300-mile range, 470 horsepower, and a 7,500-pound towing capacity. Don't think it's much of a slouch either, as the company has promised a 6.5-second launch time, which has 2 motors and promises 380 miles of range and 690 horsepower max. This guy can carry a whopping 9,000 pounds while also increasing the launch time by 2 seconds to a fresh 4.5 seconds. Finally, we have the range topper, the EF1T Super, which has a promise of 380 miles of range and a whopping 690 horsepower max. Aside from having additional letters in its name, the truck boasts of a 3-motor system that puts its numbers on the verge of being lethal, starting at a range of 450 miles. Although the company is confident enough to provide those exact numbers, the fact remains that these models are prototypes and not the final version, which is not necessarily a bad thing since the company is confident enough to provide those exact numbers. Tesla has yet to release its Cybertruck, but the future vehicle has already a competitor. This week at the Los Angeles Auto Show, a Chinese entrepreneur unveiled a new electric pickup truck idea that resembles the Tesla Cybertruck. The EF1T electric and solar truck was developed by the Chinese electric car startup Edison Future. It has a retractable solar cover that charges the car when it's outside during the day, and according to the business, the solar roof may provide between 25 and 35 miles of range every day. When the solar cover is closed, the EF1T pickup truck resembles that of a Tesla Cybertruck. Otherwise, it appears to be a futuristic pickup vehicle. Some but not so great news are also on the way. EV startup centered in Los Angeles Kano unveiled its all-electric pickup vehicle at the Motor Press Guild Virtual Media Day, VMD, yesterday. The production version of the pickup truck, which has a 550 pound-feet of torque, a 1,800 pound payload capacity, and a range of more than 320 kilometers, will go on sale at Q2 2021. With deliveries commencing in 2023, Canoo's pickup truck includes several features that allow consumers to get more out of their automobiles. A pull-out bed extension, fold-down work table and cargo storage, flip-down side tables, side step and storage, modular bed with space separators, and multi-accessory charge port are all included. The pickup truck will be the third vehicle to be built on the company's multi-purpose platform architecture, allowing for a more faster development timetable. Canoo's EV platform integrates all of the important components of an electric powertrain, to make it as flat and economical as feasible. Traditional EV platforms have protruding power units, shock towers, and a mechanical steering column that take up room inside the car. Canoo's thin platform, which does not require an engine compartment, allows the business to deliver a flatbed size similar to the America's best-selling pickup truck, read Ford F-150 on a smaller footprint by adding a steer-by-wire and other space-saving technology. According to Canoo, this makes the car easier to maneuver and easier to park and drive on any terrain. With the Cybertruck being pushed to 2023, I think that's a pretty good window to release in all. If the company can deliver on their promises, I don't think anyone or anything can stop them from succeeding. And on that note, if we must conclude today's video, do let us know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.